I'm Tom Campbell from Cultaholic.com, joined by the finest broadcaster named after a wrestling move, Sam, Steve Blackman's pump kick from No Mercy. How you doing this morning?
This is never going to end, is it? You just got a full list.
The never-ending story would be a great film. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
That coffee suggests that you're tired.
I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy, but we've got lots of delicious news for everybody at home, so needs must.
Tasty, tasty news. Yeah. We have the reason for Drew McIntyre's absence from WWE. We have details of an NXT Takeover cancellation and a new theory on Bray Wyatt's next opponent. We'll get into that soon. Sending our best to Drew McIntyre, who's been conspicuous by his absence from WWE television for the last couple of weeks. Turns out he's undergone surgery, Sam.
Yeah, it's apparently minor surgery though, so it's nothing for everybody to majorly worry about. He's going to be fine. It's just, just low-key surgery.
Do you know what's funny is that the roster is so big at the moment. I had a little moment where I went, oh yeah, he's not been on telly, has he? And that's not a diss on Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre.
I mean, when you've got 300 million people, there's only 3 hours of TV time on one show, and you know, it's
only so much you can do, and then suddenly when you notice, oh yeah, he hasn't been there. What a shocker. Meltzer's confirmed that McIntyre has been away for a few weeks because of this minor surgery. It's not considered serious, and he should only be away for a little while. We don't know the extent of the surgery or what the surgery entails, but we send him all the best because he has been on the roll of his career.
He's been on a tear since he re-debuted. Yeah, like since he came back through NXT, everything. He's just been on a complete tear. Like it's slowed down a little bit, but it's starting to push back, and it's just I just want him to just give him the belt. Give him the belt.
What's funny is that you remember when Drew McIntyre debuted first time round, it's like Vince McMahon going, "This is the guy that's gonna be the best,
chosen one,
the chosen one," and we all went, really? I didn't see it first time round. You know, and we give Vince, enough grief for having bad ideas and bad planning, but Vince knew long before we did that Drew was really going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Even before Drew knew he was going to be a thing by the looks of it. Get well soon, Drew. We'll see you in a bit. NXT Takeover has been cancelled, and Christmas has.
It hasn't been cancelled.
Don't say that yet. Wait till they've clicked. Okay.
It hasn't been cancelled in full. One NXT Takeover has been cancelled, and it's being replaced. And what's it being replaced with, Tom?
So instead of NXT Takeover the night before the Royal Rumble, we are getting WWE Worlds Collide. This came to light when fans noticed in the travel package for the Royal Rumble that it specified Worlds Collide on the night before the Royal Rumble. And people were like, oh, this is a typing error, clearly. And WWE went, no, mate, no typing error. That is what we're doing now. A Worlds Collide special. And they have said that they will be revealing the full calendar of NXT takeovers for 2020 very soon. But this is a bit special, isn't it?
This is huge. What I'm hoping this is going to be is not a tournament this year. I hope this becomes a regular show, and I hope, regular in the sense of one a year, and I hope that it's just complete cross-brand, cross-promotional, mix-up. Having a guy from NXT UK up against a mid-carder from WWE.
I'd be alright with that.
Having an NXT star against a major player in WWE. Yeah.
I think that'd be quite nice, actually.
I think it exhibits all of the talent on a show where people who might not want to watch NXT or 205 Live or NXT UK, they're going to watch it just to see some of the talent from the main roster. And it also just puts it all together and gives us that miniature invasion feel thing that we wanted. And I really hope it's that and not a tournament.
I have a theory though, if it does turn out to be a tournament.
Yes.
Because traditionally, in terms of the crossoveriness of it, it has been NXT, NXT UK, and 205 Live.
Yeah.
And the last tournament was for the winner got a sort of a wish from the lamp of Vince McMahon to get a title match of their choosing, basically. This year, what if it's a tournament, but the winner goes into the Rumble?
Oh.
The idea of Volta just smashing his way through multiple divisions to get in the Rumble.
The thing is that whoever wins and goes into the Rumble has to go pretty far, if not the distance to the Final Four, because otherwise,
Volta,
it's going to look a bit just thrown by the wayside.
Oh yeah, a little bit like I
think that's genius though. The only other thing that was making me think it would be the other way around, like the way I thought it would be, is that because it's the Rumble, everybody's going to be there. So they'll just have a wealth of talent sat around most of the weekend and just go, Have a match.
Give them something to do.
Yeah.
I think the plan is going to be that NXT takeovers in general, now this hasn't been confirmed, this is all rumour and innuendo. The speculation is that NXT takeovers will come away from a part of the WWE weekend just because they believe they're now strong enough to sort of exist in their own
They've got the
time
TV
space.
deal. They need to be able to stand on their own legs, even though they already do. I guess they just need to they don't need to be tied to, to most of the shows. I think doing them around some of the big four shows makes sense, but like Takeover Mania, of course. But yeah, I think there's no problem with that. It's just gonna, make our work schedule quite hectic.
Excellent. We'd like to thank WWE and AEW for basically just giving us 8-day weeks. Thanks for that. If you were to use the word Bellator in a sentence, you could say, I was there when Nikki Bella tore her meniscus falling down the stairs that time. Or you could use it in a sentence like, I don't know, former Cruiserweight Champion goes to Bellator.
I haven't had a sip of my coffee yet, Tom. I don't know what's going on.
I am a sip of your coffee, mate. Bellator shenanigans. We've seen a few WWE guys head that way.
Bellator love a pro wrestler. They love a pro wrestler.
They do, don't they? And we have another one heading that way, sir.
We do, and this is quite an exciting one for me, actually.
Yeah, you excited by the appearance of this Mr. TJ Perkins?
Yeah, he's understandably, a very good wrestler. He's apparently, you've listened to rumor and innuendo, rubbed some people up the wrong way. But, he has legit training and background in MMA, catch wrestling, and boxing. I think he started training when he was 18, and he's small, he's fast as hell. I think you could get some pretty good fights out of him.
TJP could be off to MMA promotion Bellator in the news today. It's still some wrangling as to sort of what weight division he'll be in. There's still some discussions to be had regarding pay, but it's very much a work in progress. He sort of follows the...
Yeah, he's following the footsteps, as you're about to say, of Jack Gallagher, not Jack Gallagher.
Jack Gallagher.
Jack Swagger.
Gallagher would be acing it.
He's
Hitting people with his
MMA.
brolly.
He is also MMA trained. He's really hard, Jack Gallagher.
With a brolly.
But no, Jack Swagger, he's currently working with Bellator, I believe, and Bobby Lashley, who went on a tear through Bellator. I think he still sort of dips in and out, or sort of keeps going I want to do it again, one last time, but I think Lashley had some pretty major success with them. I think he was their Lesnar. He's a big deal.
I remember there was a lot of stuff when he was in Impact Wrestling. They did a lot of cross-promotion with Bellator. And I think there was one weekend where, very similar to what Brock Lesnar did between the UFC and WWE, where he had a Bellator fight before defending his Impact World Championship. And there was a bit I hope you don't lose, mate, because it's going to look rubbish tomorrow if you do. He didn't, so he was fine.
Please don't get too injured.
No, please don't die. So we'll keep an eye on this one. TJ Perkins could be off to do some mixed martial arts.
I hope he shoots Spike Rana somebody. That'd be amazing.
Spicy. And finalement, it has been a good few days since we had any Bray Wyatt theory thrown at us.
There is not enough coffee in the world for me to get on board with this one. That's all I'm saying.
But I thought as an Undertaker
I'm a
super
huge
fan.
Undertaker fan, yeah. I want to see this match as well, but this one's a bit drinking the Kool-Aid.
Let me just see if I can stretch this, because that's about what I'm about to do. So, Bray Wyatt last night on Monday Night Raw, full rundown with graded later on and all that good stuff. But there was a moment on the Firefly Fun House where they referenced Steve Austin a lot in last night's Firefly Fun House.
Of course, because did you know that Steve Austin was going to be at NSG for Raw?
I didn't know that, and apparently he's married to Becky Lynch or something. It was during the Firefly Fun House segment that they were giving some lip service to Steve Austin, and then Abby says, "Oh, my clock's been stuck on 3:16 ever since Stone Cold Steve Austin turned up." So then Bray Wyatt takes a hammer to the clock to fix it, and then the clock says 11:19.
Yes.
And Reddit got busy with this, and other places as well. So, do you want to know why Bray Wyatt is going to face The Undertaker?
Shoot your shot, Mr. Campbell.
Well, this isn't my shot. This is the internet shot, and if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Shoot the internet shot, Mr. Campbell.
So, whilst WWE.com says that The Undertaker made his debut on the 22nd of November, 1919.
Yes.
That was at Survivor Series. He actually made his debut a few days earlier at a WWF Superstars of Wrestling taping.
Right.
Which obviously didn't go out until after Survivor Series. The date of that taping was the 19th of November, 1990. AKA 11:19.
Yes.
Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt, confirmed. Dosh.
The only thing is that I don't think in WWE's law, for lack of a better word, if you do a taping, I don't think that date counts.
Yeah.
In WWE's law, his debut is his debut. But I want it. I want it so bad. I want to see The Fiend versus Taker because I think it would be. And everybody's going to crap on me for this. I think it'd be a great match because I love Undertaker so much. And I think that you could have him retire him, but you could have anybody retire him. He's not getting retired, is he?
No, he's not going anywhere.
Not 10 years yet.
He's going to keep on keeping on. I mean, another theory that I'm making up just now. Why it's? I mean, this is how easy it is to come up with theories like this. 11:19. Okay, 11, 2 1s, so 1-on-1. Okay, so it's a 1-on-1 match. 19, 1 being Bray Wyatt because he thinks he's number 1. And the 9, if you fill in a little bit of the 9 that isn't there, it looks like an eye rolling in the back of a head a little bit. So therefore, that's the Undertaker. It's Bray Wyatt Undertaker. I can do silly theories to the internet. Give us your weirdest ones in the comments down
I think
there.
there's some credibility to this, but I will be so happy and so shocked if that was if that's what it leads to. I think it would have been like a subtle wink and nod, like everybody wants this match, but I don't think we're going to get that match for a while.
I don't think we're going to get that match for a while either. I think Bray Wyatt has a lot of fun.
We've got some building to do with Bray Wyatt still. Just got to really keep this thing going.
I'm really nervous that they're putting him like in the mix with like the champion. I'm nervous that they're gonna burn this too quick. It's very much like the little bit of a bubbly meme.
Make him champ. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Little bit of the bubbly meme. It's going to burn incredibly
so funny.
quick.
What are you on about?
It's the best, mate. Anyway, I haven't got an outro. Sam Driver has. He's wearing a t-shirt talking about Patreon. Love you, bye.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic, you can check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. And no matter what you do, don't ever forget to hit subscribe and join us.